not record a video Shanti se in this house. So trigger warning. I'm gonna put this here right now. Today I'm gonna be talking about eating disorder, which is a very sensitive thing, a very triggering thing for a lot of people. Also about bullying, which is also another triggering slash sensitive thing for a lot of people. So if you get triggered by this kind of things easily, so click off right now. I don't want your views if it's gonna trigger you, right? You and your health and your mental health comes first, and then my views or anything. Also, my dad is it's a Sunday, so my parents are home, and my dad is a very enthusiastic person, clearly, if you can hear him. So yeah, I'm talking very loudly to cover up his voice, but I guess it's my dad, so can't really do much about it. Guys, I'm just gonna pop in and say this before this video starts, so you guys know this beforehand. So this is my Insta handle, and if you guys have any trauma that you would like to share on this like not on this account, like with YouTube, and you're too scared to, you can DM me your trauma right on here at the rate Rue spills the tea, and I will share your trauma. Okay, I will share your story on my account right here, keeping you anonymous, completely anonymous. Yes, ma'am, or yes, sir. So yeah, that's it. Enjoy the video. Hi guys, I'm back. पागलों की तरह अपने कैमरा से बात करने के लिए, because I have no friends and no life, and it's Sunday and my hair is washed. फिर भी in the camera it's gonna look greasy like it did in my last video. यार, I'm telling you, I was like, why does it look so greasy? Like, also I recorded this video afternoon में in my balcony, but then the editing was not working. So then I had a whole female rage episode, so I deleted it. So I'm gonna re-record it, and this is my phone, and मेरे phone में कभी storage रहती नहीं है, as you can see clearly why. So maybe it's good for you guys as well, because my last yap was 30 minutes long, and this one I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible, because I have to record more videos and I have to download this one and edit this one. बहुत बहुत चिंताएं हैं मेरी मन में. You don't know the responsibility I have to hold. I mean, मैंने ही लिया ये responsibility, but still, you guys. I'm gonna keep this short, very short yap, but yeah, here I start. So from class 1 to 5, right, I was a loner. ठीक, अभी भी हूँ loser loner, but like okay, a little less, okay, a little less than what I was. But अभी I'm like a cool loser slash loner, whatever. Then I was like a पूरा like weirdo kid or whatever. ठीक है, अभी I'm kind of cool, okay, like kind of. I'm not getting like up there all the way. But yeah, class अभी as a loser slash loner, a lame person, my self esteem is यहाँ. होनी नहीं चाहिए, but है यहाँ. That time my self esteem was like, you can't even see where I'm pointing it, that low. Exactly, it was like there. Okay. And another thing which added to the worst side of it was that I was moti. I was fat. I'm not saying I'm Katrina Kaif now. I'm not. I'm still moti, but I'm under control wali moti. That time I was over fat. ठीक है, that time I was over fat. Like overweight, over fat क्या होता है यार? I keep doing this to myself. But I was overweight, and at that time I was very sensitive about what people had to say about me. Now clearly I'm not. अभी मैं पूरी बेशरम हूँ, ठीक है. Like, and also the guys in my school, they think it's so cool to call, like, comment people on their weight. बहन के पकोड़े, तेरी गर्लफ्रेंड ऐसी सूखी टिंगटिंगी है, तो what am I supposed to do? Not eat or what? Like, keep your सूखी टिंगटिंगी girl with you. वो तेरे डर से खाती नहीं है कि अरे अगर मेरा 1 पाउंड बढ़ गया तो मेरा बॉयफ्रेंड मेरे को बोलेगा तू मोटी हो गई है, मेरे को छोड़ देगी. प्लीज shut the hell up. Okay, shut the, I'm not body shaming skinny girls. You guys are legends. I love you guys. I'm just saying you don't deserve your girlfriend. You don't deserve any girl. तू अपनी माँ के पेट से पैदा हुआ है बेशरम. तेरी माँ को तूने मोटी बनवाया है, और अभी तू लड़कियों को मोटी बोल रहा है. थप्पड़ ऐसा लगाऊंगी ना कान के नीचे. Anyways, sorry, I get carried away. Okay, I get carried away. So class 1 to 5 I had one friend, ठीक है, till up until class 8, like एकदम nursery से till class 8 I had one friend. That's a different story, that also ended in trauma. I have it in my trauma list. Anyways, so मच्छर killed it though. Anyways, right, so class 1 to 5, this is particularly from class 1 to 5. I've been saying class 1 to 5, I think I've said class 1 to 5 like 10 times now. I'll put a counter up here. Anyways, so during that period of time I was overweight. वैसे खाती पीती बंगाली घर की हूँ यार. My every relative of mine is like, I'm not even gonna get started on the relative, because even though they themselves are like this, I will enter the room and they're like, मोटी हो गई, थोड़ा खाना बंद कर दे, इस उम्र में पतली नहीं होगी तो किस उम्र में होगी. You're so pretty, just if you were just a little bit thinner. अरे आंटी आपका तो पेट बाहर आ रहा है साड़ी पहन के, फिर भी तो आप इतनी नीचे तक साड़ी पहनती हो, थोड़ी तो शर्म करो. आपका पति आपको नहीं देखते इसलिए आप क्यों मुझे देखती रहती है. आप अपने बेटे बेटियों को देखो. हाँ, उनको तो खिलाती नहीं हो आप, वो तो ऐसे चलते हैं. मेरी मम्मी मेरे को खिलाते हैं, मेरा बाप मेरे को खिलाता है. आपको क्या जाता है, आपके बैंक से क्या पैसे कट रहे हैं. हाँ, आप तो खाती रहती हो ना. इतना बड़ा जो पेट आपका निकल के ऐसे जो बैठी रहती हो आप, पेट निकल के मेरे को बोलती हो. फिर अगर इनको बोलो ना तो बोले अरे हमारी तो उम्र हो गई. शिल्पा शेट्टी को देख लो, उनकी उम्र नहीं हुई. उनकी उम्र नहीं, उनके तो पर्सनल वर्कआउट है ऐसे. हाँ हाँ आंटी, और बना लो एक्सक्यूजेस. हम जब आते हमारे, हम नहीं वो एक्सक्यूजेस बनाएंगे तो ठीक है, हम बनाते तब होते एक्सक्यूज. हाँ ठीक है, आई गेट कैरीड अवे. आई एम सॉरी गाइज, आई एम सॉरी, जेन्युइन अपॉलॉजी. अभी रो देती हूँ. एनीवेज, सो राइट एट दैट point of my life I was very like overweight. ठीक है, cute pictures at that point of my life, cute pictures. Anyway, so as you guys saw, that was me when I was overweight. And then फिर people started bullying me, started calling me names, even relatives got to me. So then I not natural at all guys, I'm sorry, I myself got so self-conscious. Like I would not get out of my house just because I would think that people around me are looking. कोई देख नहीं रहा, किसी को भाड़ में जाए मेरी एग्जिस्टेंस, किसी को फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा. बट मेरे को इतना लग रहा है कि ठीक है, नो, एवरीवन इज लुकिंग एट मी, एवरीवन इज थिंकिंग छी ये डिस्कस्टिंग लड़की कौन है. ठीक है, जस्ट बिकॉज एज अ 9 or 10 year old आई वॉज अ लिटिल गोलू मोलू. ठीक है, अभी के जनरेशन में आई थिंक इट्स हेल्दी इनफ दैट पीपल विल क्लासिफाई दैट एज क्यूट. बट इन माई जनरेशन यू आर गेटिंग जज नो मैटर हाउ ओल्ड यू आर. ठीक है, I'm not gonna say in my generation as if I'm like so old. I'm not. I'm just saying back when I was like around that age. ठीक है. So अभी के 9-10 years olds, so they're living in a comparatively, I'm not saying very healthy, but in a comparatively healthier generation where people are taught like ठीक है body norms, body shaming, and people are थोड़ा होने से भी they're aware. When I was 9 or 10, nobody was aware of that shit. ठीक है, nobody was aware of that shit. And as a kid I was never taught to stand up for myself. बड़े हैं so you have to respect them, जो बोल रहे हैं सुन लो, प्रॉब्लम होगा तो घर जाके उनको मन में गाली दे देना. That was the case. अभी के children, they are brave enough to stand up for themselves. अभी I am also brave enough to stand up for myself. But like हाँ, so that is what I'm saying. So back then relatives के comments, people commenting on my weight, and the fact that I have like one friend who is also a popular girl. ठीक है, तो भाड़ में जाए, मेरे को कुछ भाव नहीं मिलता था, मैं उसके पीछे पीछे से मिनियन की तरह घूमती रहती थी. ठीक है, तो दैट इज़ द केस. ओके, दैट्स द थिंग दैट आई वॉज अ लोनर एंड आई वॉज बुलीड एंड आई वॉज अनफॉर्चुनेटली ऑल्सो फैट. तो अभी मैंने क्या किया, मैंने सोचा खाना बंद कर दूँ. That was the best thing, that was the best option, like that, what am I saying, that was for me at the time the best option. The best thing I could do was stop eating. टिफ़िन देती थी मेरी मम्मी, I wouldn't eat, I would give it to people, I would throw it away, I don't know, नहीं खाती थी घर. So my parents used to go to office and I used to stay home with my grandfather. दोपहर को I wouldn't eat food. ठीक है, I wouldn't eat food. And I know you guys are going to be like, oh my god, wastage of food from what I'm about to say. But yes, I would throw away food. Like I would take a plate, I would take out my exact food portions that I eat, and then I would throw it out of the window. Dustbin maybe nahi, out of the window. So that, like, you know, there used to be food missing. So my mother would think that I ate, right? My mother would think that I ate. And so like that went on for a while, and then I realized, okay, this is a picture एकदम शुरू शुरू से. As you can see, I'm drastic change from this to this. This is pretty drastic still. Okay, I think this is this picture that I showed you guys. This is, I think, the first 3 to 4 months of me not eating. Like, I would survive on water, and if I got really hungry, I would eat like 2 or 3 biscuits. That was it. ठीक है. अब weekends आया or family events where I cannot just avoid eating, right? I cannot avoid eating. Then I would eat my food, and then I would ऐसे गले के अंदर मैं उंगली करके I would throw it out. Okay, and that also became a habit. I could not eat. So now, um, eventually after this lasted for like a year, and after a year I got patli, like skinny. Let me tell you, okay? Like, these are the pictures of me, not like after my ED, but like after a year of having ED. So what is ED? Eating disorder. There are a lot of types of eating disorders. Mine was anorexia, and basically it's a time when you kind of are like, you have this thing in your mind like, oh, I'm not good enough for anybody. So this happens to both skinny and basically people with body dysmorphia, like people who think that their body is like dirty or like bad in any way, shape or form. They force their bodies to be something that they could have achieved in a healthier way, but then they're like so impatient and so like, in a bad situation about their bodies, is that they think like, nay, the faster it happens the better. So this is me like a year. This is a year wala difference. This and this 1 year difference, okay, which is drastic for a year. That is very drastic, especially for like an unhealthy way of losing the weight, right? So right, that is how I lost a lot of weight, and my mother was actually happy because she had no idea. She thought I was dieting or something, and she's like, oh yeah, she's lost a lot of weight or whatever. And people were noticing that I had lost weight. People were pointing it out like, ah, you're so patli now, that's good or whatever. Me, however, मेरी mental condition इतनी बेकार हो गई थी about my body, the image of my body, is that even when I'm at this, I used to think, shit, I'm still overweight, I still look bad. I used to still throw up food, उंगली करके थ्रो अप फूड, नॉट ईट. बाहर जाती तो ऐसे ऐसे पेट कवर करके, और आई वुड वेयर जैकेट्स, एंड इवन इन समर आई वुड वेयर लेयर्स एंड लेयर्स एंड लेयर्स ऑफ क्लोथ्स बिकॉज आई वॉज सो like bad. Like, I was in such a bad condition. I thought so bad about my body, right? I had such an unhealthy obsession with trying to be skinny or trying to even look skinny or whatever, that it was unhealthy. And after a point when I did realize, like, ठीक है, I'm patli, I can eat now, even I can eat now. My habits of throwing up the food, not eating, got to me, and that is what my body had adapted at that point. So at that point, even if I wanted to eat, I could not, because even if I tried to eat, like if I tried to, so my body had adapted to this portion of food. If I tried to eat this much, then I would throw up. I would throw up because my body could not handle more than this much, because I had forced it to eat this much for a year and a half, or 2 years now. So obviously my body's natural reflex reaction when I eat this much food instead of this much is that, oh no, something is wrong. Why is she eating this much? Blah. Like, gone. Okay, like I could genuinely not eat food. Like, my body would not take in food. And tab I realized, like, no, I messed up. Wait. Dad was calling. So that is when I realized, oh shit, I messed up. Now this whole bullying thing and this whole overweight or whatever thing got to me so bad that I got into depression, and I started self-harming with Hi, my dad was calling me to tell me something. Anyways, like I was saying, so yeah, and then I realized, like, oh shit, I messed up, because now my body won't take any more food than, like, this particular amount. Like, now my body was thinking that I'm forcing it to eat, so it won't. So over the years, right, so then I got depression, and like the whole bullying thing got to me. I was self-harm. I cannot put a picture of self-harm out here. I do have one picture of me self-harming, or like a hand, like a picture of my hand. I still have self-harm marks. You cannot see it, they're pretty faded or whatever, but I still have them. But I do have one picture, and I will not put it up here because it's very triggering for me and for a lot of people, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure my video will get banned or something. But anyways, so it took me a lot of courage and, a lot of encouraging from nobody but from myself to get out of it, and I'm fully not recovered from it. You know, my eating disorder did cause a lot of problems to my body. I did get PCOD. I still have PCOD. I got iron deficiency. um and you know, it took me a lot of time to gain the weight that I had lost, and it was very important for me to gain this weight because, you know, I had lost that weight in a very unhealthy way, and keeping it like that meant like I was literally torturing my body because, you know, I was genuinely not being able to eat anything. I was not being able to consume anything rather than, like, you know, water. Not even cold drink, man. I could not even drink cold drink. It was so bad. And now that, you know, I still have guys in my school who are like, oh, you're so moti. They think they're so cool. They don't know my backstory. They don't know anything. And you know what? I've just, like, although my eating disorder does get triggered time to time as well, like, still not completely healed. I would just like to say that mind your own business, because you really don't know what a person is going through, right? You don't know what the back of their mind is. You don't know how your words can affect a person in a way, right? Because for me, I suffered for a good 5 years with my eating disorder. I developed PCOD when I got my period, and overall my health is, I think my health would have been a lot better now. Like, I would have been way more better with my periods, or like my health in general, if I never had an ED, right? So I would say that having an ED is some, like, it's somewhat society. Also, I'm very sorry for the background noise. Okay. But like, having an ED, it's not my fault. It's genuinely not my fault, and it's not your fault either if you have an ED, or if you had an ED. It's society's fault to push you to that extent that you felt like you had to starve yourself to, you know, feel prettier, you know. Because even still, like, you know, in my last video I was saying last part ke wahan pe my double chin was visible, and I got very conscious about it. I was like, should I delete the video? And then I was like, nahi yaar, chhod, who cares? People are so much more transparent about way more about that. And when a person is watching my video, I think they're watching it for the motive of the video instead of staring at my double chin. So, like, yeah, it still bothered me. So that is why I have angled my camera in a way today that, like, my double chin is not visible. My phone is about to run out of storage, so like I said, I've angled my phone in a way that my double chin is not visible. But yeah, all I've got to say to you, if you're going through an eating disorder, or if you have gone through an eating disorder, or if you're struggling or have struggled with anxiety, depression, or if you have self-harmed or are currently self-harming, then you know what, you have your reasons. I'm not supporting it, but what I do know is that you will come out of it. And, you know, just, like, you know, love yourself, you know, because you are your own human. After you die, honestly, nobody will remember you. Okay, do not care what people think of you, because after you die, they won't even remember your name. You will die today, tomorrow at your funeral they will not even call you by your name, they'll refer to you as a body. Okay, so you will die alone. You were born alone and you will die alone. You will have a family your whole life. You will have friends, significant others, but you are supposed to die alone, right? So just love yourself, love the person you were born as, because you are your individual human. No matter how perfect you are in academics, how pretty you are, even if you're the most talented person in the world, people will find flaws about you because they're insecure about themselves. Everyone has insecurities, no matter how old they are, no matter what generation they're on from, and they reflect their insecurities onto you to make themselves feel better about themselves, right? So that's what I'm saying. You are beautiful, and I'm proud of you for even just, you know, surviving in this day and age. I don't care if you're rotting in your bed and you have 50 assignments and a lot of work left. You have your reasons to be rotting in bed. Your mental health comes first before anything else, and I hope you know that as well. So that's it for today. I hope you guys related to this dump, and in a good way, not in a bad way. And I hope you guys also realize from this trauma dump is that love yourself, because at the end of the day, nobody's gonna remember you and nobody's gonna love you more than you. Okay, I love you guys so much. Bye bye. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the post notifications if you find me relatable and like this video. It's all free, guys. Do this for your girly, because I'm being consistent. And also, you guys might expect like a vlog, because I am going on a road trip. this weekend, and you guys should not sit and wait for a vlog, because I am just that lazy, because I might say that, oh, I'm gonna make a vlog, but then I might start making a vlog and then not make it, and my father is calling me. So I think that's it. I'll go. Also, make sure to follow my Instagram for more relatable reels, posts, or whatever. I love you guys so much, and I gotta go.